Danny, we've just seen the draw for the semi-finals for the FAI Cup, Shelbourne away. What's the immediate reaction to that?
It's a tough game. Look, you're not going to get an easy game now at the stage you're at in the cup. So whatever game we'd have got or whoever we'd have been playing against would have been difficult. So look, we'll go into the game and we prepare right, and we'll go there and try and get a positive result. I think for us, as a club we haven't beaten them. We need to go and beat them, and it's a one-off game, and anything can happen. And we go there and we give it our best shot, and we go after them and try and win the game.
Yeah, I suppose at this stage of the competition, the ambition is to go and win the cup. We're in the semi-finals now, and to do that, you're going to have to go and beat the bigger teams who are, on paper, if you look at the league table, especially in a better position. And I know it's only been a couple of weeks since we played them last. It was a 4-1 defeat, which we spoke about at the time, probably flattered them a bit. So you can be confident going into the game as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think that, as I said, you're not going to have any easy games now at this stage in the cup. So whoever we got, it was going to be a difficult game. And the cup's different, right? You're not playing for points. You're playing there to win the game in 90 minutes or 120 minutes or penalties, whatever it takes to get it done. And look, we're going to go there and try and win the game. And as I said, you're not going up there to go, right, well, looking at a league table, you're trying to get a point there, or you're trying to stay, a little bit more solid. Like, we're very defensive against Shells when we played them and limit them to very few chances, and then it flattered them really, but we give them away some sloppy goals, and we have to go into the game and be more attack minded and go after them.
One thing people have spoken about this season is the sort of never say die attitude in the City team, and the never give up attitude. If you look at the Bowls game in the quarter final, a late goal in extra time and then a very late goal to actually win it, that's something, especially in a cup situation, that can stand to you and give you that confidence to go into the semi-final and do it.
Yeah, look, for us, as a staff, we've tried to implement that since we've come in. It's like, look, you're playing for the pride of the jersey, and people in Cork expect you to win every week. So, we're going into games trying to make sure that when we perform on whatever we do on the pitch, that people walk away from it and go, we gave everything we got, and we left everything on the pitch. And I think we've done that on Saturday, and I think that people can see that we are trying to give everything we got every week. Some games, it ain't always going to be the best performance, and you ain't going to play well every week, but if you can walk away and say, look, for that day I tried my best and I gave it everything, and that's what we're going to go there and try and do. We're going to give it everything we've got, we're going to go and get after it, and we're going to go and try and win the game.
Just going back to last Saturday's game against Bohemians, the one thing everyone was commenting on during the game and after the game was the atmosphere at Turner's Cross, especially from the shed. The flags were up, the chants were going for 90 minutes, like that, the impact that has. It'd be great if we could see a couple make the trip to Talcott Park when fixture details are confirmed.
Yeah, no, it's a shame it's not Turner's Cross, because I think no matter who would have got, you'd have had a good crowd and a good atmosphere, and it makes for a proper cup game. I think you're probably not going to get a great crowd at Tallaght. They don't have at Shells. You don't get great crowds there, so we've got to try and create the atmosphere, and hopefully we can get a few people going up on buses or up on the train and driving in cars, and we can get people to go up to the game. And it'd be great to get a good Cork support there, because I think if we can, it really drove the team on Saturday, and that's what you need in the cup games, because there's a lot of nerves and it's a lot of nervous energy being used, and when you've got people behind you, and I know from the girls speaking to them on Saturday, that it made such a difference in extra time when you've got people cheering you on and keeping you going, and it gives you that little extra 10% that you can go and win a game with, and we're going to need that going into the game, and we're going to need as many cool people going up there and as much support as we can get, and we're going to go there and try and win the game. We're not going up there to sit back and hold out for anything. We're going to go all guns blazing and try and win the game.
Just back to league football then, we're back in action this weekend, back on the road again, up to Limerick. The last meeting was a televised game, which we lost at home, so imagine that's something you want to put right this weekend.
We were poor, wasn't great in the game, and I think tactically they got one over on us, and that won't happen again. And for us, from a coaching point of view and from a tactical point of view, we probably got things a little bit wrong. And we sat down with the girls after, and we said that we've got to take responsibility for things as well, and they've got to take responsibility for performance, but we've got to take responsibility for how we set them up going into the game, and that won't happen. And we're going into the game on Saturday, and for the rest of the season we're going to be much more attack minded, and we're going in to try and win every game we can possibly win. And I think we showed that on Saturday, that we are getting more numbers in the box, more shots on goal, more attacking opportunities, and we're just being more aggressive in how we are with the ball and how we look to go and get forward. And we do play sometimes a little bit direct to Colleen or whoever's looking to get in beyond, but I think on Saturday we had a really, really good mix of that, where we played in behind long and we also played short and mixed things up a little bit. And I think as a team we're really starting to kick on and understanding that look, we're giving you ideas as a coaching staff. We want you to implement them in the game. And the girls, like on Saturday, I thought were exceptional. Like it was probably the best game we've played from a tactical point of view, and like we're really proud of the girls and what they're doing and the efforts they put in. The amount of time they spend here and our demand of them is starting to show now in the games, and we're proud of where we're at the moment.
And just actually on the squad for Saturday, after the 120 minutes at the weekend, is there any injury concerns or players coming back from injury that are in contention?
No, we've got a few. We've got Aveen's back now she was away with college, and so Aveen's back. She probably won't be fit really for the weekend. She's only been back a couple of weeks. The rest of the girls are kind of still getting back to fitness, the ones who had a few injuries, so we don't really have anyone back. Doro might be back for the weekend, but still a little bit of a doubt. Look, Ola got through the game on the weekend well, and we gave her yesterday off to rest and sent her up to the draw today, so she said she was going to kick all the stands over after the draw anyway. But
that's what you get for scoring a goal like that in a cup quarter final.
Yeah, she got a day off and sent up to Dublin. So no, look, we've got everyone fit. We're just probably having a little bit of a down week this week in terms of making sure they recover properly and ready for the game on Saturday.